All right, hover over that pool. I'm going to jump in.
Yeah.
Have you ever jumped out of a helicopter?
No.
Or an airplane?
No.
Would you?
No. I have no desire.
I totally would.
I have no desire whatsoever. All right, Kenny Keller. Check. Negative. Stop. Start over. Blah, blah, blah. Hey, I'm Kenny Keller, creator of Helicopter Airline Ground School. Heather Hike, your HOGS member concierge. We are going to talk about a really key term that I heard, not a concept I heard about when I first started training years ago. It's practice quick stops before practicing auto rotations. So let's go do a couple and talk about that. The key thing is your quick stop is essentially your flare in your auto rotation. So if you think about that, it's in the quick stop, it's a little slower. It happens faster in the auto rotation. I'm going to say we're going to do a quick stop, and I'm just going to be nice and gentle. 1, 2, 3, enter. So down collective, right pedal, aft cyclic. I'm going to flare. I'm going to keep flaring. 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 I'm going to level the helicopter, raise collective, adjust pedals, adjust throttle. Okay? And you can get super aggressive with these. You can do them mild-mannered. Millions of ways of doing quick stops. I'm going to do another one. If you haven't heard this concept, just think about it. Again, when you're coming down that out of that auto rotation, somewhere between 50 to 100 feet, you're going to probably start your flare. Somewhere in that vicinity, depending on the aircraft.
First out traffic, November 9466, 12 miles to the east, inbound for runway 2702.
So I'm going to do this one a little lower, a little slower. 1, 2, 3, quick stop. I'll be a little more aggressive. Flare, flare, keep flaring, keep flaring, keep flaring, keep flaring. Forward cyclic to level, raise collective, adjust pedals. That's the end of the auto rotation. Back to a power recovery. And if you really lost the engine, all you do is just level it out and raise collective. That's pretty much it. So I'm going to go around. Maybe we'll do one more, but I just want to talk just a little bit more. We're looking for an airplane here.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out for him, Heather. That's just a really good method to use to warm up for the auto rotation and the quick stop. So then, when I became a CFI, a company was owned by a weekend warrior private pilot, and we went out to do some autos, and we had a couple of them that went really ugly and really bad. Luckily, we didn't wreck the helicopter, but it scared me to death. And so I hired an instructor with like 4,000 hours in Robinsons to come in and work with me, and I said, hey, I'm brand new CFI, and I'm scared to teach autos after this incident. And he goes, all right, we're going to get together for like 2 or 3 days. We're going to start with ground school. And he talked heavy about quick stops. And he said, that's where we're going to start. Before we ever do the autos, we're going to go out and do quick stops first. So we went out and really worked on quick stops, talked about how it relates to your flare in the auto rotation, and we really worked on that. And he got me to where we perfected the quick stop, where I'm looking over the top of the dash in the R22 and learning how to adjust the controls to keep a certain point in the distance on the horizon, like buildings or whatever, adjusting the collective to keep that height, which makes a lot of sense. You're learning to control that flare. So then we went and did straight ins, or we did 90 straight ins and 180 autos. And he was big on pushing quick stop. And he's the one that told me, and he wrote it on the board, I remember it, we probably shouldn't call it quick stop. We should probably call it slow stop. Because everybody wants to jerk the controls in the maneuver when you call it a quick stop. It's actually a slow stop because the maneuver, when you do it, the control inputs are gentle and smooth. You're not jerking them and grabbing them. You're just smoothly adjusting the controls to do your flare. So, there you go. It's just a really good thing to use. If you're flying somewhere, ask your instructor if you can do some quick stops before an autos. Maybe your instructor's already doing that. If he is or she is, great. But just a good little tip, something that can help you out in your training. So, did we tell them about the sale?
Well, if we didn't,
Tell them again.
Yep. We are doing a 50% off July 4th sale. You can use the code July50 from our website, helicopterground.com. 50% off any course. Good time to get that professional pilot if you've been wanting it. We hardly ever ever do this 50% off sale, let's see here. If you just go to the links below the video, it'll take you right to the checkout. No code needed. And you can reach me at 574-767-1797 or Heather@helicopterground.com if you have any sign-up questions.
Are we done with our 10 videos, or is there another one?
We're done.
That's it. Oh my gosh. I guess you better go down below, because when you see this video, you're going to be hours away from the end of the cell.
That's true.
So you probably better take Heather's advice.
146 Lima, 8 miles to the east, 2,500 inbound over the top runway, 13 enters.
And either go below and click one of those links for private pilot, advanced pilot, or an option on pro pilot, or go to helicopterground.com and use the code July50. And if you have any question, new member, returning member, upgrade, current member, call or text Heather, 574-767-1797. And we'll dream up something cool next. What's coming? Don't know.
Thanks for the support.
Thanks for the support. Thanks for 10 years.
Yeah.
Here's to the next 10.
Absolutely.
So, peace out. See you in the next video.